In today's story, we get to watch one couple from the Bible walk through life. They start off as a young married couple, and then they have some struggles. But turns out that their greatest struggles were not between themselves. The greatest struggle in this story is between two unborn children. So we remember Abraham, of course, and his son Isaac. And we remember the story of how Isaac found his wife Rebekah, and they got married, and then they lived for 40 years together with no children. And Rebekah, unfortunately, was not able to have any children. And so Isaac prayed and prayed and prayed that she would be able to have children. And then finally, she's able to get pregnant. And she gets pregnant with twins. And these twins, they're like jostling all around inside of her. And she's like feeling super uncomfortable with her babies inside. And she goes to the Lord and asks him, "What in the world is going on? These kids are so wild inside of me." And the Lord says to Rebekah, "This is what's going on in your body. You see, inside your body, it's not just two little boys. You have two nations inside of you. And these nations are going to struggle forever. And of course, there will be an older one and a younger one. But the older one is going to end up serving the younger one." And when the time came for these two babies to be born, Rebekah was really relieved to have them out. One turned out he was like really hairy, like covered head to toe in his little body with hairy red hair. And so they named him Esau. And just after he was born, the second baby came out. Actually, this second baby was holding on to the first baby's heel as he came out of the womb. And so they decided to name him Jacob. And these boys grew up having their, normal sibling rivalries, but they kind of like had their own specialties. You see, Esau became a mighty hunter, and he loved going out and hunting and killing things and cooking up delicious food. And Jacob just really loved being around the tents. He was kind of a homebody, and he just spent a lot of time with Rebekah. And it turned out that Isaac, who really loved like wild game, he really loved Esau. But Rebekah, she really loved Jacob. And one day, while Esau was out hunting, he spent a long, long time hunting. And when he came back, he was just so hungry and like kind of weak. And he comes into the tent and he sees that Jacob is there cooking stew. It's a red stew. And Esau says, "Please give me some of that stew." And Jacob says, "Well, are you going to give me your birthright?" And Esau says, "Come on, man. I am going to die. Give me some stew." And Jacob says, "No, I think you're going to have to give me your birthright if you want some stew." And so Esau says, "Come on, like, what good is a birthright? I'm going to die anyway. Just take the birthright and give me some stew." And so Jacob gives him some stew. And after that, Esau has a new nickname. He's called Edom because he ate the red stew to sell his birthright. And that's the end of the story.